Organic pollutants, sewage, and sediments. Organic pollutants enter into water system through domestic sewage, industrial waste, tanneries, waste from slaughterhouses, packing plants, food processing plants, detergents, biocides, runoff from farms, and decomposition products of organic compounds. The addition of carbohydrates, fatty acids, proteins, soaps, detergents, and oils cause organic pollution of water. An estimate shows that more than 70 million tons of organic chemicals are synthesized every year, and their effluent is discharged into the water streams. Organic pollutants in water can be characterized as follows. The first category is that of carbohydrates and proteins. Household wastes in sewage and fecal matter are the principal contributors of carbohydrates and proteins in water. Sugar, starch, cellulose, sucrose, glycogen, dextrin are added to water. Main components of protein deteriorating water bodies consist of amino acids, albumin, gelatin, casein, and keratin. These compounds undergo putrefaction by bacterial action to release sulfur and phosphorus compounds. They produce sulfurated gases like hydrogen sulfide and sulfur oxide, which cause putrid and musty smell in water. Oils. Water insoluble oils and soluble oils, that is, cutting and degreasing oils, cause oil pollution in water. Acetaldehyde, benzaldehyde, formaldehyde cause odor in water, inhibit algal growth, and are toxic to fish and other aquatic animals. Aromatic hydrocarbons and polychlorinated biphenyls are used in dielectrics, lubricants, and plasticizers. In animals, polychlorinated biphenyls affect the central nervous system and respiratory tracts. Phenolic compounds enter into the water system through trade wastes and produce bitter taste in water. The effect of the organic pollutant is in water is that they undergo degradation and putrefaction by bacterial activity. They consume dissolved oxygen, which is an essential requirement for aquatic plants and animals' life in water. Organic matter coming from domestic and agricultural lands contains nutrients which nourishes algal growth. As a result, there occurs a loss of all dissolved oxygen content, resulting in a dead pool of water. Organic pollutants also causes an anesthetic environment and disturbs uses of water. Sewage is a cloudy dilute aqueous solution containing mineral and organic matter. About 75% of water pollution is caused by sewage containing domestic waste, food waste from food processing plants, garden waste, and sewage sludge. Sewage contains decomposable organic matter and exerts an oxygen demand on the receiving waters. Domestic sewage contains trace quantities of toxic metals also. Sewage treatment deposits sludge at the bottom, while liquid waste consists of ions such as calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, chloride, sulfate, phosphate, etc. Domestic sewage is primarily composed of spent water containing feces, soapy waste, food materials, and paper, which make it extremely anesthetic. Sewage containing oxidizable and fermentable matter causes depletion of dissolved oxygen in the receiving water bodies, affecting the aquatic flora. Oxygen deficiency also leads to the production of objectionable odors in water. Presence of solid matter floating in suspension, colloidal dispersion, and sewage creates serious problems. Accumulation of sewage and domestic waste in water bodies retards the self-regulatory capabilities of aquatic organisms. Sewage poses a major threat to water courses. The natural process of soil erosion gives rise to sediments in water. Sediments include soil, sand, and mineral particles which are washed into the aquatic environment by floodwaters. Large deposits of sewage sludge, pulverized coal ash, and various industrial solids are disposed of into the waters. Suspended solid loadings reaching natural waters are about 700 times as large as solid loading from sewage discharge. Soil erosion gets enhanced 10 times as a result of agricultural development and about 100 times due to construction activities. Sediments which get settled onto the bottom of the water bodies are subjected to anaerobic conditions, and they have the ability to exchange cations with surrounding aquatic medium. Sediments are important repositories for trace metals such as chromium, copper, cobalt, manganese, nickel. Sediments destroy aquatic organisms. The sediments which get settled down at the bottom decrease fish population by blanketing fish nests, spawn, and food supplies. Suspension causes thickening of fish gills, which leads to asphyxiation of the fish. Toxic metals like mercury, cadmium, and lead present in sediments attack sulfur bonds in enzymes, causing immobilizing effect and transportation through soil cell membrane. Sediments causes or reduces light penetration in water. Sediments reduce the direct penetration of sunlight, which lowers photosynthesis in aquatic plants. As a result, it causes less food availability and plant biomass. Sediments increases the cost of water treatment used for culinary purposes. Sediments make the water cloudy, and the amount of suspended solids which are greater from surface runoff than that of sewage discharge deteriorates the quality of the water. Sediments make the rivers, streams, channels, and reservoirs to overflow. That is, the water bodies gets easily flooded. They change the flow rate and depths of water system, as well as destroys the life of reservoirs. Expensive treatments are needed to counteract these effects.